So let me turn it this way so you guys can see, because this is a small 12-inch. We're going to use smaller pieces, but I'm going right in the middle, and this is right on the edge. So the middle rail, and then on that very edge. I think I'm just going to do 3 because this is 21-inch. It's going to be ginormous. I don't have anything small. I'm just going to keep going in the middle.
So Cynthia, to answer that question, that is a really good question. Will the wood bow when it is on the door out in the elements? The thing with the sheets of plywood that we get, it's a big old 4x8 sheet of plywood. So there's a lot of tension all the way across that sheet that's causing that bowing. Little pieces like this, the door hangers and whatnot, these are not going to bow on
Some
there.
of them do, but not like this would.
We've had instances where they've traveled across states and whatnot, and then they get there, and sometimes they're pretty bowed. Or it's a piece that's like right in the middle of the sheet of plywood where the major bowing was. If it's really bad, we won't use it. That's the only time. But out on the door in the elements, I have not had a single person come back and say, hey, it's bowed on us while it was on the door. I have not seen anything like that. I've had stuff sitting out in the shop during the cool months, during the hot months, and it has not bowed. So there's a lot of stresses on that huge 4x8 sheet of plywood that's causing that sheet to bow. So you shouldn't see it in a small piece like this.
So this mesh, came from Walmart last year, but I know there's other better mesh out there. I just couldn't find anything with these colors that I had. I have orange and black, or I have like some other Christmas stuff. I didn't have anything like this. So hey Sylvia, I can't wait to see you too. Thank you guys.
Karen, you don't want to get plywood wet because it will start to separate. Plywood is a whole bunch of different layers and stuff like that. You start getting it wet and it'll start to deteriorate.
Let's see where I'm at.
So definitely don't want it to get it.
Trying to see where I need to be.
If it gets like a little bit wet, it's okay, but you don't want to soak it for sure.
I'm just eyeballing it. I know I always make this end too big, but
Trisha McDonald said that she is driving.
Ooh,
and
hey.
she so what that tells me is that she's implying that she's going to buy all of the things. So we'll just keep everything in the back of my truck, and then you just pull right up to it, and we'll just put everything at the door, one to the other.
Okay, so there we just did 3 poofs. Actually, 2 poofs and 2 ends, because the ties, so we have the 2 ends and then 2 poofs in the middle. Look at how neat that came out. Hi there.
Okay, I gotta watch what I say, guys. My mom's here.
Oh, please. So I know I have some pumpkin picks, but
it is hot in
I
here.
don't know.
Is it hot in here?
It's the lights, honey. I'm telling you.
I think it's the humidity in the air, to be honest.
It's the lights.
So, so we are driving from Las Vegas to New Orleans. 26 hours, guys. We're planning it so that we don't have to take it all in one huge span of time. Even though there are going to be 3 of us, none of us really like driving at night. I'll start getting tired if it's super late. My mother and Carrie don't like driving at night at all. She can barely see very well. So we're going to be stopping twice overnight. Just kind of taking our time, taking it easy to get there.
I think I'm just going to do the 2 ends, so 2, and then put the bow in the middle. Because if I do it on the, if I do it on the middle one, you won't be able to see it.
What day are we planning on being there? Again?
We will be there the 31st.
You sit in the office. You can. They can't see you, Mom. It cuts off like right here. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. That's my mom, Denise. You guys might notice her from me in the comments sometimes. She's going to be there at Wreath Makers Live. So you guys will be able to say hi.
Wish I had, so I know I have ribbon that has pumpkins on it. Obviously, it's not here. It's in one of those boxes that we haven't gotten to. So doesn't matter.
Sarah, we
Thanks, guys.
are not going to be going down towards Houston. We're going to be driving through Dallas, but we're not going to be going down that low. We thought about going to Waco because you wanted to see Magnolia House and stuff, but we probably won't have the time on the way
Sarah,
back.
come see us.
Sarah Matthews, Sarah. My
Hey,
cousin
Sarah.
said hi. Yeah, protect all your stuff when you stop. That reminds me, I need to get that back tailgate lock ordered and get it delivered before Sunday. The kids are gonna be. We're gonna put them up in, you know, those doggy boarding houses. We talked to some people there, and they're gonna let the kids crash in the back. They'll play with the dogs and stuff, and they eat the same things anyways. So.
What did I tell you last night?
I'm not funny. My jokes are not funny.
It's not my fault.
I tell you that every day.
Everybody, it's not my fault. It's his father's.
They're staying with Carrie's parents, with the grandparents.
Yep.
Wow.
Cool.
Sarah's husband's birthday, he's turning 50 next year.
Sarah, it's not allowed. I'm not that old yet.
So, Wreath Makers Live, we're going to be in the back corner of the ballroom over by the windows. Come see us, check us out. We are going to have a Wreath Makers Live exclusive new tailboards that we've been working on.
You already showed them.
I showed the VIPs. We showed the VIPs.
Oh, I thought you showed them on here.
Did we?
did.
Oh, yeah, we did. Huh?
Last Friday.
That's all right, because I knew it was getting close anyways. We're going to have all kinds of cool stuff, so come and check it out. Yeah, if you guys are going. If you're not going, we're sorry. Right now, just FYI, there is a hold on the orders. We had a cutoff of the 15th on getting orders out before we leave. Once we get back, I'll be putting all the time in on rushing orders out. Not rushing orders out, but getting the orders out to you guys. Without having the Wreath Makers Life stuff looming over us, we'll be able to work much more efficiently on just cranking out orders. So we should be able to get a lot of those out within the first week of being back from Wreath Makers Live.
Mm-hmm.
I am taking at least a full day off when we get back from Wreath Makers Live. We've been going nonstop for the last month, working 7 days a week. I mean, putting in like 13-hour days. She puts in like 26 hours a day. So
Shut up. Sure feels like it. I dream about this stuff.
Our kids, they're going back to school the next Monday.
You don't have to explain or validate why you need a day off. You
So
are just
the kids
fine.
go back to school the following Monday, so we want to make sure we spend some time with them too. So she wants to take like 3 days off. I don't know if I can do that, but I want to take at least a day off.
Well, we will
not
be
doing
spending
anything.
time with the kids, so
Yeah.
they deserve it.
We got bowling tickets.
The kids
to
have
use.
been troopers.
They have.
and
They've been great.
they haven't been whining for that much attention, no more than usual. So we will be taking some time to spend with the kids before they go back to school.
And they've been helping out.
Yes, they have been helping,
Oh.
being such good little workers.
Owen has been out in the shop helping do stuff. I mean, some of the things that you guys are going to be getting, Owen has actually put his hands on and taken care of. So it's really awesome. I love it. He's 9 years old. He knows the tools in the shop. He doesn't use a lot of big stuff, but the smaller ones are not as dangerous. And it's been really awesome having him out there helping.
Yes, thank you, Lori. I wish I could take a week just to sleep. Oh my gosh.
You would never sleep
That
long.
No.
would not happen.
I took 1 day off, one day, and I said, I'm not going to do anything but sit on the couch
Baloney.
and veg for the entire day. And I think I made it till around like 2 o'clock or so, and I started getting antsy. I think I had a headache. I was like, I can't do this. I ended up getting up and doing something out in the shop later that evening.
Aw. Hey, Sheena.
And you know, that's one of the things about wanting to have
Yes,
our
we will
own
show it.
business is that I want I want to have a business to where when my kids are getting ready to start working to earn some money, they can come and work for mom and dad. While I was growing up, you know, I refused to push carts or work in fast food or something like that. I'm not knocking it at all. I have a buddy that started pushing carts and he moved all the way up to being the manager of the store, and that's been his career. He's really great at it. My mom, she worked for years and years in the supermarkets, you know, and it just, I knew it wasn't for me. I was like, I don't want to get trapped in something like that. So I went and started working at a bar, which makes loads of sense.
That's so much better.
But I felt okay with it. It wasn't. I didn't want to do the typical teenager job, you know, pushing carts and working in the fast food. So I started working at a bar. And I worked there for almost 5 years, and now I went to work for the last company we were at, Anthem Rentals.
He's had 2 jobs, you guys. So.
Two
Yes,
jobs
so I'm
before
very proud
this.
of that.
I worked there for almost 15 years. I enjoyed it
loyal.
for the most part, but now we're doing this. And I want to have a thing.
Well, this is his 3rd job.
This is my 3rd job. And I want to have a business that my kids could come and work at if they chose to, and don't have to worry about trying to hustle and find a job before they go out on their own. That's, I mean, I don't know. It makes sense to me.
Do you need a ribbon, Carrie?
No, I don't have any of my fall stuff. That's why I keep looking. I'm like, I don't like any of that stuff.
Debbie, our bot sent you a message saying thanks for joining us. If you reply to that message, the bot will actually send you the link to the online store, as well as the links for the truck, for the game letter tiles, the groups and all that stuff. So just reply to the bot and he'll send you all the links you need.
So I will, let me finish this and I will hold it up and show how we did this. I used zip ties. I tend to use zip ties to attach my rails, but you could use whatever else works for you. I'm just throwing some orange and brown here together. This kind of matches the whatchamacallit.
Anita,
The
saw your
mesh,
order. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go over
That's
you.
right.
Sylvia, you've been around for a long time, so I'm surprised you haven't heard this. This is our force-pull board. We are actually going to be taking a load of these to Wreath Makers Live. We
don't have a load. We have very limited quantities.
Okay, we're taking a lot for the amount of work I've had to put into them. That's a lot for me. Okay. We're taking the 4 spools as well as the 2 spools. The 2 spools literally just have the 2 dowels on it. This one has the 4 dowels plus the 2 in the middle for you to be able to place your mesh on to hold it while you're working on your mesh and stuff. But this is the 4 spool board. It actually does not spin. She is kind of moving it around. It looks like it's spinning, but it's not on a Lazy Susan or anything like that. But you can find that on the online store.
So if you guys are in the New Orleans area but not going to Wreath Makers Live, the meet and greet is open to the public. So if you guys want to come down and meet us and meet other people, I would suggest coming. It's at the Sheraton on Canal Street.
What day is that going to be?
That's on the 1st.
On the 1st.
On the 1st, which is what, Thursday? Yeah. 1st is Thursday. It's from 5 to 7, I think. So, but that's open to the public. It's on the 8th floor up in the Armstrong ballroom. So if you are in the area or within driving distance and you want to come see us, you can do that. So I just threw together some oranges and a little bit of brown. I don't have any of my pumpkin ribbon out or any of my picks or anything. We've been a little busy. So let me tie this one off. I do have orange, I do have orange tubing. I don't think I have any brown. Can you look in that box, my tubing box?
You mean the bowl of spaghetti?
My bowl of spaghetti. Yeah. Oh, let me show you the back. So here's the attachment here. It has the 2 holes, and then we just attach the 12-inch rail. And all I did was put zip ties right through there.
What color is
So
it?
anything that's like brown or jute color, like a string color.
There's some green too.
I don't. Yeah, we could bring the green out. There's a little bit of green on the pumpkin. We'll use the green. So now I'm just going to put the bow, if I can find it, through the thing here. Tie it off in the back. You had to get down on your knees.
Yes. Too old for that.
Oh, please. So it's going to look kind of like that. So I just put the,
Valerie, that's
are you okay?
no, I'm not. I'm gonna have to take a nap.
He's too old, guys. On Friday, next Friday, he's going to be 37. He's so mad that I told you guys his age. I know you are.
No, I
No?
don't care.
Okay.
I could care less.
Okay. Excuse me.
Somebody had actually asked. I missed it. Here's Owen. Say hi, dude. Okay, beat it, Jack Rummies. Somebody asked earlier, like 15 minutes ago. I just remembered the comment. Somebody asked if you guys order, will we be taking it to Wreath Makers Live? We will not. That's way too much chaos. We would have like 30 orders to take out there if we let that happen. So we will not be taking orders to Wreath Makers Live. I know that sucks because I would help you guys on shipping. I know shipping from Vegas across the United States is not cheap. And I wish we lived in Texas just for that because that'd be perfect central, but we don't. But honestly, we just can't. If we were to do it for one person, we'd have to do it for everybody. And our truck's already full to the brim as it is. So I really apologize about that, but there you go. Will you be open at Wreath Makers Live on Thursday afternoon?
So we will be there the 31st, which is Wednesday. And then setup is all day on the 31st after 4 p.m., I think. Isn't it 4?
I don't know.
Yeah. So we will be setting up on the 31st. We will be doing everything on the 1st, however long it takes us to set up. I don't know what time they're opening the shopping. So that's not up to me, but we will be there and we're full-fledged vendors. So that's what that's where our commitment is.
So guarantee us being open on the 1st, but we're not sure if they're
Yeah.
letting people in on the 31st.
Yeah, I don't know what time though.
Let me see. I have a couple of people asking if the owl is in the store. Do you know if that's on the
I
store
don't know.
right now?
Someone was supposed to get it posted. So this owl does not come etched. We did a stencil and we painted it. I really wanted to get it redesigned, but we for right now, if we list it, it's just going to be a straight blank with the stencil. So there's that. Let me add some tubing here because you know I got to have my tubing. Sylvia, shopping is open for you anytime.
Well, Aileen,
I'm going to do
I'm
20.
I'm sorry that we are the only reasonable option, but I'm not sorry that you're one of our customers. So thank you. She said that as a California person, we're the only reasonable shipping option.
Aw, yes.
And that's the
Shipping
thing.
to California.
Yeah, it's like a day away and stuff.
It doesn't cost $30 like it does to Virginia.
You gotta think there's all this crafting stuff that goes on the East Coast and Central United States, but you don't see a lot of it on the West Coast at all. So in the long run, we want to be that hub for the West Coast, for our West Coast peeps.
So I cut the tubing in 20 inches, just make my little loop. Since the pipe cleaners are, sparkly, I just take, tie it off and then take the end and roll it. So it's like a little curly Q. Then you can open it up like this. So it stands out.
That's adorable.
Thanks. It's so easy and
Ooh.
so fun. That,
Excuse me, guys.
so we will have the sign attachments because there are quite a few sign people vendoring at Wreath Makers Live. So there's other possibilities. You see a sign that you love from them, now you know what to do with it. You don't have to just make a wreath and put it on there. You can make a door hanger. So there we go. Quick, fast. Let me turn the back. So you take the sign attachment rail, that's what we're calling this. You take the 12-inch or whatever size you want, attach it with the zip ties, use the Velcro, attach your sign, and we made this is 15 inches, so we made it big enough to hold signs that go up and down, across, and the round ones. And then you just add your mesh and your ribbons and your embellishments, and now you have a cute door hanger for wherever. It doesn't have to be your front door. It could be in your kitchen, in your hallway.